We do want to begin, though, with that massacre in Afghanistan. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton calling the murder of the 10 relief workers there a despicable act of wanton violence. Now investigators want to know why the Taliban gunmen killed the aid workers but let their driver live. CBS News correspondent Mandy Clark is in Kabul this morning with the very latest. Mandy, good morning.
Good morning. Well, the team driver was the sole survivor of the Taliban attack. Police are now questioning him to find out what happened to the murdered medical team.
The bodies, including 6 Americans, were returned to Kabul. They appear to have been killed execution style. Their remains will now be sent back home, except for one, Tom Little. He worked in Afghanistan for the last 30 years as an eye doctor. His wife said he wanted to be buried here.
It's a family decision. Our girls all felt that should happen, that he gave his life in Afghanistan.
51-year-old Thomas Grams was a dentist from Colorado. He had quit his practice to volunteer full-time, giving free dental care to impoverished children. His neighbor, Clark Cunningham, had told him to keep his head down.
He said, "Oh, don't worry. I'm there to help, not to hurt." And that was Tom Graham.
Glenn Lapp was a Pennsylvania nurse. The 40-year-old had helped victims of Hurricane Katrina and Rita. And 32-year-old Cheryl Beckett from Tennessee had been working in Afghanistan for 6 years, specializing in mothers and children's health care. The Taliban accused the workers of being spies and trying to convert Muslims to Christianity, a claim the American ambassador denies.
These were selfless volunteers who devoted themselves to providing free and much-needed health care to Afghans in the most remote and difficult parts of your country.
The medical team will have a number of memorial services here. Tom Little is expected to have his funeral later this week. Erica?
Terrible story. Mandy Clark in Kabul this morning. Thanks.